Welcome back. It's a new day, everyone. 22nd, a Wednesday. Hey, you're Makoto, right? Yeah? Why? Man, I knew it. I heard from Junpei that you're pretty close with Yukari-san. What's up with that? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm looking for someone with a little more experience anyway. By the way, I'm Kenji Tomochika. There's a morning assembly, so we better hurry.
That concludes the main portion of today's assembly.
Every day is great at your Junes.
Next, we'll hear a word from the Student Council. Please welcome the new president, Mitsuru Kirijo, from Class 3D.
Oh, they're in 3D.
Thank you.
Seems 2D to me.
So, she did get elected. Well, I guess she is the most popular girl in school.
You can say that again. There's like some kind of aura around her. Besides, this school's owned by the Kirijo group, right?
As I begin my term as Student Council President, I'd like to share with you my vision for this coming year. It is my firm belief that each of us must accept the responsibility of bettering our school. However, change cannot occur without sustained effort and an unprecedented level of commitment. That is why we must restructure our daily lives to accommodate this lofty goal. I'd like each of you to dig deeply into your well of motivation and reevaluate your convictions. To imagine a bold new future without losing sight of the realities around you. That is the key. I'm certain that many of you have your own visions of the future. For us to reap the full benefits of our education, your participation, ideas, and enthusiasm are essential. Thank you.
Dang, that was freaking amazing.
She knows how to do a speech.
So, do you have any idea what you just said?
Sorry, I blanked most of it. Sort of.
Sure didn't sound like something a high schooler would say. If it was anyone else, we'd be laughing our asses off.
Afternoon? Alright, today we'll be going over Meiji Erie literature. Open your textbooks to page 12. You know what? I'm tired of these textbooks. I just went over this novel in the last class. I've got a great poem we can cover instead. Close your textbooks, everyone, and listen. Isolated cloud suspended over the tall, snowy mountain peak. You feel tired. Close your eyes for a few minutes, stay awake. Alright, Kenji, you better not be sleeping back there. You should be ashamed of yourself taking a nap while I pour my heart into reading this poem. For that, you get another essay along with your regular assignment tonight. Oh, sucks to be you, mate. I'll expect a slice of cake when you turn it in too. It's a bit much. And don't cheap out with the store-bought stuff like last time. You stayed up and listened to the lecture. Academics have increased. After school, class has ended for today. As of today, you'll be able to use your time after school as you wish. If you have established social links, you may wish to spend time with those individuals. Also, there are many places you can go to in the area to raise your charm, courage, and academics. Be sure to look around in town as well as in the school. What have we got here? Your seat. This is your seat. What should you do today? Nothing. That's what we should do. Nothing. What we got? Who we got around? Don't see anyone of note at the moment. Hi there, welcome. Let's have a look at the shop. Which one would you like? 3,000 yen. Fried bread, because for some reason every time I try and make some bread, I burn it. It's weird. Here you go. Fried bread. Talk. You seem interested in what we've got on sale. You must be a new student. I don't have enough bread for everyone, so if you want some, come early. Don't have any customers once school's out, so I can't sell that much. Just don't burn your bread. Ba-da-da-dum-dum. He ran into Junpei at the entrance and decided to go home with him. All the dots, question mark? There's a commotion at the front gate.
Look! It's Akihiko-senpai!
Oh my god!
Wait for us!
Have you noticed how popular Akihiko-san is with the ladies? Man, take a look at that. I didn't used to talk to him much, but now I've got a good excuse. I know he's the captain of the boxing team, but who would have thought he'd be such a chick magnet? I mean, come on. You don't even see girls flock like that on TV. I wonder where they're going.
Probably flying south for winter?
Hey, are you guys free this afternoon?
Could be.
Huh? Who, us? Hell yeah! What you got in mind?
I want the two of you to meet me at Polonia Mall.
Polonia.
You know where it is, right? I'll be at the police station. See you there.
Why are you going to the police station?
The police station? You mean we're not hanging out with your friends?
Who, these girls? I don't even know their names. They talk so much they give me a headache. Anyway, I'm gonna head out. Don't keep me waiting.
Oh, why can't he be more friendly?
Oh dear.
Man, how can he not know their names? I mean, seriously, just look at them. Ah, well, let's go.
Akihiko asked you to meet him at... I've forgotten it already. Polonia? Was it Polonia? Mall police station. You decide to head over there. Polonia. Down, down, down. Where's he at? Where's the police? Wasn't the police station over here somewhere? Wasn't it this? Remember correct? Yep. This seems to be the police station. Enter.
Thank you, sir. Oh, these are the guys I was talking about earlier.
All the dots.
This is Officer Kurosawa. He helps keep our squad well equipped. And this is from Ikutsuki-san.
Really? Sweet!
You and Junpei each received 5,000 yen.
You can't fight empty-handed, so find something you like. Officer Kurosawa has connections, but these things still cost money.
Of course they do. Nothing in life is free.
I realize that. Well, I'll see you later. Thanks again.
I've been informed about you two.
Really? What did they say?
My job is to maintain peace in this city, regardless of the circumstances. I'm just an ordinary police officer, but it doesn't take a genius to know something strange is going on here. I'm only doing what I think is right.
I don't have that much, but you should be able to find what you need. Alright, have a look at weapons. Short sword, replace it with a gladius. 3,400 yen, go on then. We'll equip it. And let's see about Junpei. Oh, that's Yukari. Yeah, we'll go with Yukari. Let's get her a better bow. Dun, 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 dun. 'Cause it's like you're using a blade as well. I'm thinking like 2 blades. That'll like pierce and slash. Is what I've got at the moment. Show info. One-handed sword. Does it say anywhere like slash or anything? Do I just have to remember? Probably just have to remember. But yeah, I've not got much money now. Let's see if we can maybe buy some armor though. Nope. Maybe accessories? We could get these. Do I have anything? I have portable player. What can I sell? I could sell the stuff we just swapped out, so... There's my bread, which I didn't burn. So I'm always burn my bread everywhere. It's terrible. I do want to kind of hold on to Snuff Soul because the SP is so good. How much do I need to buy Junpei a new sword? 3,000. So let's see about making ourselves another 500 here. Let's go with the revival bead. I don't intend to die, so you know. Ba-da-da-da-da-no-no. Okay, we got that sorted. Da-da-da-da-da-no-no. Get rid of that. And we'll head out. Psh, only 5,000 yen? I'm gonna take off since I'm in a bad mood now. You're in a bad mood because he gave us money. Could have not given us any. Any! Later. Junpei has left. Let's see about leaving then. And heading over to the dorm. It's almost nighttime. If you go back into the dorm, then it will automatically become nighttime. I know. You go back to the dorm? Yep. Evening.
Welcome back.
Hello. Perfect timing. I'd like to speak to you for a moment. Regarding our exploration of Tartarus, Akihiko is still on the mend, so for now I'd like you to lead the team. You never know when a powerful enemy might appear, like the one you faced the other day. It's best to be prepared, or else you may find yourself in a difficult situation. So whenever you'd like to explore Tartarus, just let me know, and I'll gather everyone there. Also, since I'm sure there are other things you will need to take care of, you may go out at night if you need to. Well, that's it. Keep up the good work. You are not able to go out at night. Right, so let's go to Tartarus. If I can, if I remember correctly. It's the mall. I think it's either I speak to Mitsuru or here. It's Mitsuru, isn't it? Yes, how can I help you? Let's go to Tartarus tonight. Very well, we'll meet at Tartarus around midnight. Don't be late. I'll let the others know. Here comes the dark hour. As we explore Tartarus, this will be our temporary base of operations. I'm counting on you. Right, let's head on up into Tartarus. I should save. It's sensible. Right, off we pop. Are you ready? I'm ready. By the way, I found out something else about Tartarus. A few floors up, there's a barricade preventing you from going any higher. The tower seems to have a number of these interspersed amongst the floors. I know I told you that the layout changes each day, but these barriers seem to be in fixed locations. Therefore, I'd like you to try and reach the first barricade. But don't push yourself too hard. If you go back in from the entrance, you'll be able to resume from the highest floor you previously reached. I'll give you these too, just in case. Stuff! More stuff. A thing. If you run into danger, don't hesitate to use them. What's a cadenza? I'm counting on you. I can't remember. Look how HD that little Tartarus image is. Give me a moment and I'll check to see what's beyond this floor. All the dots? All the dots! Exclamation question mark! I detect a great source of power above you. It's still relatively far away, but keep your guard up nonetheless. Right, let's keep our guard up nonetheless. But I want to see what this cadenza was. Oh, okay. Alright, so let's see about heading up. Which order will you give? That's the wrong button. Run! Still pressing the wrong button. Hello?
An assault by 2 enemies. Stand strong.
Doom-boo-doo. Right, so we know you're vulnerable to fire. But what about you?
Persona!
One more.
Awesome!
Right, so seeing as we've got a one more. I don't want them to act freely. Direct commands, because that's the thing I want.
Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy.
Thank you. But yeah, it's very much a case of like, that's the advantage of playing this version of Persona 3, is because you can issue direct commands. So let's just go over attack. We got cleave. That'll do us. Well done, Junpei. We've already got a pixie and we don't want the broken one, so let's go for that. I think it's money, if I remember correctly. There we go. Queen! 700 yen. Only 10 XP? Ba-doom, 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 ba-doom. That was it, X. Oh, that was terrible. Baby, baby, baby.
3 enemies. We're at a disadvantage.
Boom, doom, boom, doom, boom.
Nice move. The enemy is off balance.
Oh, cheers. I meant to do that.
Persona!
There are 2 left.
Get him!
Analysis have we got there? Nothing much. Still want Mitsuru to do stuff though. We'll go with attack. Got a crit.
Here's our chance for an all-out attack!
Gives us an all-out attack.
Let me at him!
Alright, so I think it's time for me to talk about some design choices with Persona 3. Now, very, very much I want to say here is like, I'm going to be probably talking about it until the end of this part, which is just me exploring Tartarus. Just in case you want to know that. Let's go with the XP one, to be honest, if I can. There we go. Right, so some design choices with Persona 3 as a whole. And there's also going to be talking about the differences with Persona 3 Portable here as well. It's very much a case of like, Persona 3 introduced a lot of stuff we take for granted with Persona these days. You know, Persona 4 and Persona 5, like the social links, the confidants, all those kind of things. They stem from this game. I want to get that. Yeah, they stem from this game. Well, the original version and then
Don't get careless.
FES itself.
Persona!
So for instance, if you're used to
There are 2
Persona,
left.
One more!
you know after a while, you get a Reaper chase you down. After a while, you start hearing chains, or it'll be... I was wondering if we had fire. Or it'll be in a chest,
Only
or
one
something
more.
like that. It's like, it's constantly going to be there. At a certain point, the Reaper will appear. It will come after you.
Damn, I couldn't finish
1
it off.
enemy remains.
That really speaks to this game, because this game, if you haven't noticed with the gun, the game is about death. Ooh, a cup runneth over. Take that one. Yeah, it's a game about death. That's its main theme. So you constantly got the Reaper coming after you at some point, which death is literally trying to chase you down. Speaks perfectly
2 enemies
to the story
detected.
of this game, which again, this is why it becomes harder to justify why these things are ever present in the later Personas,
Excellent attack.
Awesome!
because they don't have that central theme of death.
That
They
was
just
easy.
don't have it. So Persona 4, it's like, it's in chests now, and then in Persona 5, I can't even really remember how that works, to be honest. It's just, it's hard to justify that aspect. Now, in this game itself, as I mentioned
3
before, like
enemies present.
social links
Don't get
appeared
careless.
in Persona 3. Now the logic here is,
Yes, excellent.
because you're constantly trying to avoid death, you've only got the limited amount of time on Earth, haven't you? Is the best way of putting it. You've only got an amount of time to do anything on this Earth. Eventually you will die. It's an unfortunate aspect of life, which is the entire point of this game. Like, death is an unfortunate part of being
Just
mortal.
won't die.
Can anyone help?
So the question is, what is life? What is life? Why is that important? Ooh, we gotta avoid that one with the death on it. Oh, there we go. Got ourselves a pixie again. Surge of energy. And the question, like, Persona 3 poses with that idea of death, constantly pursuing you, coming near you, chasing you, is how do you spend your life? What do you do with the little amount of life you have? And they did this through stuff like social links. This whole place is like a maze. Even the access points seem to be randomly distributed. If you feel like you're in danger, don't hesitate to return. And they very much leave that choice of What do you do with your time in this game? Up to you. What do you do? How do you spend your time? This is why trying to maximize it is your aim, yeah. But that really speaks to, again, the whole mantra of this game, this whole idea of you've only got a limited amount of time with this game. It's really tiring being in Tartarus for some reason. Do you think I'm getting a good workout doing this? I think we're about to be under attack, but, well, not that I care, I just wanted to ask. Yep. And this speaks to other aspects that we're actually taking out of this game.
Stand strong.
In the original Persona 3 and FES,
Just won't die.
you have this fatigue system going on. You can see off to the right, you've got the smiley
Last
faces.
one.
Eventually, they will go to frowns, because you'll get tired in Tartarus. They mention this, that you'll just eventually get tired, you'll get fatigued, you'll get worn out. Now, originally, you only had a limited amount of time to do things. This is one of the reasons I'm actually running around away from things, by the way, is because it affects your stats in this game. It lowers your stats, you're not as capable, you're tired, you're fatigued. In the original, and FES, you eventually got to a point where you would be thrown out of Tartarus. You were too tired to carry on. So you were limited on the amount of time you had there. So it became a question of how do you spend your time?
Excellent attack.
Do you do social links? Or do you go to Tartarus? They're gonna tire you out. They're gonna, like, use up the time you have. You have to be very careful with what you do and choose wisely. It was just very, very, very sensible. Very, very good way of doing things.
That was easy.
The difference here in Portable is that aspect is gone. You don't get thrown out. But I feel that should come back. I do wish that was a thing.
2 enemies detected.
Because that, I do feel, was very, very important. Yeah, it's just not here in this aspect. All you do is get fatigued, and like I said, your stats go down. And that's pretty much it. Please.
Can't lose to him.
That'll be a crit. No?
Only one more. Iori is in danger.
Yeah, might need to heal up soon. But yeah, there are so many different design aspects around this idea of how do you spend your time? How important is your time with this person, with pursuing this relationship, with getting more gear, with going and leveling up, with spending time in Tartarus? Can you get through Tartarus in time? All these types of things.
Let me at him.
Can you get what you want to get done? That was its entire idea. That you're just limited. You're just limited. Have that one. Thank you. So that's what I really needed, wasn't it? Just, oh, didn't even get much of my HP restored from that. It's kind of disappointing, I'm trying to remember, there was other aspects of this version and FES in the original Persona 3 that had more to do with that idea of, like, you were on limited time. Like, this is the whole point of, like, you've only got a year to play the game. That's why it's pointing out, you've only got a year. How are you going to spend your time in that year?
There are 4 enemies.
Persona!
Yes,
Like, your time with this game will come to an end. So how do you spend your time in that year? That's the point. That's the point.
Persona!
I'm sure there was definitely other aspects of the gameplay that spoke to that.
2 to go.
This is why it's like I find it's more difficult to justify in Persona 4 why they have social links. So they go with the idea of, like, you need to build bonds with the people around you, and that's important for their storytelling. And it's gotten more difficult to justify when you get to Persona 5, like with the confidants. It doesn't have that similar gameplay aspect as it does here. It, like, yeah, it still interacts with the gameplay and stuff like that. Like, spending your time with the social links does actually help out in Tartarus. In terms of stats, in terms of building up your personas and stuff like that, so it's important to do that. Same applies in Persona 5. Like, they do still have that aspect. Yes. It still has that gameplay element that feeds into, like, what you're doing sort of thing. It's still important. But in terms of how important it is
3 enemies
to the
present.
story,
Don't get careless.
that I don't feel like they've done as well a job.
There are 2 left.
Nice!
Again, it's like they were designed for this kind of idea.
Good strike.
Get him!
So it's difficult to convert them. I think they've done a great job,
This is not good.
by the way. I'm just pointing out it's very, very difficult for them to do. They need to keep thinking of reasons why you're doing that.
1 enemy
I
remains.
think eventually they'll just get to the point where it's like they just don't try and justify
That
it.
was a close one.
They'll just be, go spend time with friends, go spend time with people. It'll increase your stats, personas. It'll just become a standard thing rather than it has an element within the gameplay itself as part of the story. There's ways you could do it though, there's ways you could do it. I feel it's going to be more and more difficult for them. It seems that powerful foe above you is closer than I thought. If you don't think you're ready, then don't test your luck. Is it on this floor? I'm not sure. Not sure if it's on this floor or not. But yeah, there's people out there that know Persona 3 much better than me. It's like, please sound off down in the comments if you've got... Nope. That was bad on my part. Please, yeah, sound off down in the comments if you've got more thoughts around that idea. Because again, it's like, this is a talking topic. This is not like me being definitive on any of this stuff. It's like, you may believe that, like, no, they did a better job over in Persona 5. You may think that way. I'd love to hear that point of view as well.
Good to go.
So I'm not saying I'm right on that, it's just...
Check this out.
That was the design
Good
mantra
job, Iori.
with
2
this
more
game.
left.
Not bad,
And I feel it's
Junpei.
done very, very well. You may disagree. Simple as
That one
that.
just won't die.
You may just disagree.
Only 1 more. The enemy has recovered.
How dare they?
Can anyone help?
Just 1 more.
They're too tired to get up, it's fine. We've still got the
One
smiley
enemy
faces, so I'm
remains.
happy.
Lame.
Great
recovery.
Baby. One thing I'm thinking, like, our next talking point, I feel. We don't really want the pixie, do we? But yeah, our next talking point, I'm thinking the differences. Again, I don't think it's going to venture into spoilers, but it may do again. I don't think it will. But, you know, if it does, I'll point it out. Ooh, we got a Bufu card. Skill cards are items your personas can use to learn the skills sealed within the cards. Simple as that. But yeah, what I'm thinking is the next talking point will be the differences that I feel are there between the male and female main characters. That might be a thing we should do going forward. Also, the skill cards bring me up into a point of like what I might do in terms of the Frosts. Because I'm going to try and have an all-Frost team, you know, like I do across SMT and Persona these days. I'm going to try. It's going to be extremely difficult in this game, which is part of the fun. Whether or not I can do it, I don't know. But I'm thinking the skill cards are probably going to be the way I have to go about that. Because I need to bring some really good skills across to these personas that I get kind of very early on. So it may be a case of, not for bosses that I level up and get other personas, but just so I can feed skills into those. Maybe. I don't know at this point. That's the thing. It's like that might be a way of doing it so I can keep those guys around with the hee-hoes. Did they even say hee-ho in this? I don't know. I know it's not Sarah, but that's kind of irrelevant to the point. I do this anyway because it's hee-hoes. Hee-ho! Skill card will disappear once you use it, but the skill it teaches you can be passed down through fusion. Yeah. That's where I want it. The fusion's the important thing there. We'll see. Doop-boo-be-doo-be-doo. Where are we going anyway? Because I need the stairs. You're a tiny one. The bigger they are, the more dangerous they are, by the way. In case you're wondering.
3 enemies present. Don't get careless.
I don't remember if in this, it has the red ones.
Yes, excellent attack.
I remember that being a thing in Persona 4, but I can't remember if it's a thing in Persona 3 Portable. I don't know about FES or anything like that in that regard. Garu?
Gotta be brave.
Takiba has defeated an enemy.
Fantastic.
Whoa, nice!
Indeed.
Persona!
Nice.
That was a close one.
Was it? Suppose? I'd have destroyed them? But alright, a short sword. Who's the short sword for? Because... isn't that the sword we had previously? I think it is. I think it is. Baby, 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 baby.
3 enemies present. Don't get careless.
Now, something I'm also thinking about doing is when I come to editing, like right now we're going through, like we're showing off the game and its HD goodness and all that kind of thing. But one thing I'm thinking of doing in future when we're going through Tartarus and stuff. Oh dear. Oh, that's not good at all, is it? Not good at all. But yeah, so something I'm thinking of, no, we don't want that, we want normal attack of you.
Takiba has defeated an enemy.
When we run into a battle,
Check this out!
if it's a new shadow, we'll show off the battle. If it's not, we'll cut out the battle as if I'm carrying on. So it would just look like I'm running around the place, just going through the battles. Just to save you time, but you get an idea of what's going on. But we will try and show off everything that's happening, sort of thing. If it's new. Oh, didn't realise that was a dead end. Could have ran away, and would have been fine. Whereas the dinky little tiny shadow is tiny. It's so cute. This little shadow is all adorable. He's so adorable. I don't think he's happy I'm calling him adorable, though. I don't think he's happy at all. If you have, by the way, any talking points you want me to bring up and discuss in regards to, like, Persona, SMT, or anything of the like,
2 enemies detected.
let me know. Let me know, because we can have those as talking points.
Yes, excellent
Something I'm
attack.
also going to edit out is me coughing like just then.
Persona!
Alright, here we go. Let's get you. Can't remember what happens if you get another pixie. I'll find out next time it happens, assuming it does happen again. Another short sword. I don't need a short sword again. Right, so we're trying to find the Are there no stairs? Huh? Oh, no. I was gonna say, like, I've explored everywhere. That can't be it. There has to be a way out of here, said the Joker to the thief. There's too much confusion.
3 enemies present. Don't get
I
careless.
can't get no relief. Does anybody know what I just referenced
Get
there?
him!
Right, we're running out of SP now.
Another enemy defeated. Good job.
Let's rush it.
Take the enemy down.
Nice.
For an all-out attack. Let me at him.
I'm very much just waiting for the stairs now. That's what I'm trying to get to. Shuffle time. Let's try for that pixie. It's in the middle. True pixie. We already have this. The card vanished. Nothing. You don't get like any extra XP for pixie or anything like that. It's like, nope. That's fine. So we just got to level up though. Oh, what? I stabbed it. Baby, baby,
3
baby.
enemies present. Don't get careless.
Let's go with a snuff zone. And let's go over Garu.
Help me.
Takiba has defeated an
Keep
enemy.
it up.
Another Garu.
I can do it.
Good job, Takiba. Only 1 remains.
Yes.
And let's go for our normal attack.
Ha! This thing won't give up.
Whack. I do like these little things that come to whack.
Who's the man?
I am quite impressed. Like it's a relatively key thing, simple thing to do these days. But I do like what they've done with the HD here. It's so much cleaner and nicer and crisper. I detect 3 shadows in this floor's central area. They're not like the ones you've fought before. If you're not ready to face them yet, then return to the entrance and reorganize. And that is why I wanted to get to the stairs, because I am going to end this part here. Just being wary of going forward, because this is what I want. Is that? Excusez-moi, but can you have a look at the device near you? Excusez-moi. The device is similar to the one at the entrance. The device has been activated. Alright, back down we go. I knew it! The device is a sort of portal that connects all light devices together. By activating it, you can move to the entrance, as well as between devices within Tartarus. You should take good advantage of these when you find them. They'll be useful during the expeditions. Indeed they will, because what we're doing is heal Party, because that's what we want. Costs us money, but we'll do it. HP and SP have been recovered. That's why we wanted to do that. Right, so we're going to have our first boss at the start of the next part. So we shall see you then. Ta-da for now.